Let's see if I can get a few items in here this morning. I'm an original sound artist. And see this right here? You'll find that in the women's section at Walmart, right? Okay, so when I was a little child, I wasn't held captive by other people's programming, right? Oh, that's for the women's to please. Yeah. And so what I was thinking about a little bit ago, the purple passageway, like a purple heart, purple rain, right? And acid rain, right? Purple rain, acid batteries. But I was musing about how, because when you think of basic logic and how many bits and bytes of information is related to, if you will, what I refer to as the first library builder, the first builder of planting seeds and growing trees, tree networks. And so when you sort of understand how a military corporate hierarchy works, I'll give you a few examples of what I learned and why there's no coincidences, why I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing, where I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing, the place that I'm experiencing it at the completion of a circuit. Because the completion of that circuit is eternity, which is eternal, absolute, pure love that's on fire to learn. So I've mentioned before in the past, when I was a little boy, I was on fire to learn. Okay, so here's some high precision. And you can sort of incorporate this, if you will, like corporations, right? Corpse, like a corpse, a dead corpse, a dead light AI magnet. So when I was 17 years of age, I went into the business, because they call it a business, of chasing the spirit of fire. Now they call it fighting fire. No, I'm not. I am fire. Okay, so I'm not fighting against myself. So you understand how the inverted reverse language operates, an operating system. So I realized when I worked at this particular station, which was in Orange County, California, in Southern California, in the eastern side of that county, if you drove by the station, it was a state station because it was carved out of wood, and it said the California Department of Conservation, Division of Forestry, Forest Fire Station, and it has its corporate logo. And then it would have two poles that go up. One is the California flag with a grizzly bear, and the other one, which is the American flag, which is a war flag. When you go to look at flags, and you know that flags are called what? Flyer colors, baby. That American flag is a war flag. Well, who are they at war at? Who do you think? The living. Those that are not in a hole. So that flag represents a fallen spiritual race, line of communication, because they're flying their signets, which is their flags. Just like pirates, Skull and Bones, fly their flags, otherwise known as colors. So they put the colors up just like the military does. And it's a triangle, isn't it? So you know what an inverted triangle consciousness is? They were put in the inverted blue with the white stars. That's why you have the city of London with a red X on the white flag of peace. Like white pine represents peace with Mama Earth. Earth sync, Christic spiral, different spiral. So there I was. So you know how their military hierarchies work? They're used to have an old saying that goes, shit rolls downhill, right? Oh, you weren't performing your job, right? So they're going to abuse you, right? Emotionally, right? If you have soul and spirit that's integrated and you have powerful feelings because you're experiencing pure absolute love in your heart, because love is an emotion, energy in motion, curving space, creating worlds born out of pure absolute love. So there I was at this station that was called Trabuco. And so in the spiritual hierarchy, like captains, colonels, majors, generals, You know, they don't want to clean toilets, okay, and stuff like that. No, the ones, the pawns on the checkerboard square, that's for their job to do that, right? I would never do that. That's beneath me. So you understand what it means to be equal unto all that we're gifting love to. So here's sort of an example of how this unfolded. They give the jobs to others that they themselves don't want to do, right? They leave it for what's called the grunts, just like in the Marine Corps, we're called jarheads. That's grunt work, right? The rank and file, they're lower in rank. So we give the lower ranked jobs to the lower ranked power. Oh, lower rank power. Like my father used to say, what's your rank in horsepower? Oh, we're into horsepower. The power of love, the magic of love, the first love magician. Okay, so this, out of all the stations that I could have been located at, that just happened to open on a particular day at a particular time where I ended up at a station, because not every station had a weather box. Oh, it's a weather station there. Yes, taking the weather every day. So who do you think they assigned to take the weather? The new guy, the rookie, the brand new firefighter that just came into the station. He's going to be the one that we're going to assign to go out there and take the weather every day. Thank you very much. I'm on fire to learn. So now we're going out there where they have the little pine, the dead pine, right, on a little tray on some metals. And what are we measuring? A number of different things that are called power indexes.